everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my experience living in Neuilly-sur-Seine. So I've made videos similar to this when I lived in the 16th and in the 11th, so you can check that out on my YouTube channel. I've been living in Neuilly for about like 6 months now, so I thought, you know what? It's time to make the video. So before Neuilly, I was staying in the 11th arrondissement near Oberkampf, and the reason why I shifted is because I felt like it was too lively and I didn't feel safe in general. So I found this apartment on Le Bon Coin, and I also made a video showing you guys my apartment tour, so feel free to check that out. So starting with the neighborhood, I would say that Neuilly is extremely calm and residential. It's not exactly the place that you go to when you want to hang out with your friends or when you want to do like activities. Like you usually go to the center of Paris for that. Neuilly is just like very familiar and a lot of families living here. You have very pretty buildings as well. And so whenever like people ask me why did you want to live all the way there, there's nothing to do, it's so calm, and I'm like, that's the point. It's so calm, and that's why I like living here. Also for me, where I live, like my neighborhood is very important because it's where I spend most of my time. So it's very important for me that I live in a calm and safe area, even if it's not the most happening area. And then I can always like go out to the city center and hang out with friends and do activities, and then come back to like my calm little space. So that's just my personal opinion on like the kind of neighborhood I rather live in. So moving on to living costs, Neuilly actually does have a reputation for being one of the most like wealthiest neighborhoods in Paris. I think I got really lucky with this apartment, to be honest. Like I wasn't searching to live in Neuilly in particular, I was just leaving to move back to the 16 where I used to live before, and I really liked that experience. It just so happened that I saw the ad for this apartment. I did the visit within the day itself, and I agreed to sign the lease for this place. From what I heard, like rental and cost of living is extremely high. I think my rental is okay. Once again, you can check out my apartment tour video where I talk about like my rent and everything. But just to resume, I pay around 870, everything included, for a month, and my apartment's like 22 meters square. So compared to what I was paying in the 11th, this for me is already a win. And like I used to say in Paris, you can't get everything, so it is what it is. In terms of food, you have your supermarkets like Franprix, Monoprix, Carrefour, so they are more towards the expensive end. I stopped doing my groceries here because it's kind of far from me as well, like it's more than 10 minutes. I switched to doing my groceries at a Leclerc right beside my office. So Leclerc is known for having cheaper prices because it's a bigger surface and stuff like that. So I guess I can't really complain because I'm not doing my groceries like in Neuilly itself. So transport wise, I think I'm in a very good location in Neuilly because I'm extremely near Porte Maillot, which is why I sometimes just say that I'm living in the 17th, because I'm so close. Like it's literally like one road away from the 17th. I have the RERC that takes me to work, and I also have the line 1, which as you guys know is the best metro in Paris. So in terms of transport, I'd say I got really lucky once again. Now moving on to activities. So as I mentioned earlier, Neuilly isn't really the place where you go to hang out, see your friends and stuff like that. So you do have a lot of cute bars and restaurants around, cute coffee shops as well. But people who are there are basically people who live around the area. So it's not crowded at all as compared to the center of Paris. And it's the same thing with shopping. You can get a lot of well-known brands around, and what I like about it is because it's like the place that people don't go to shop, it's so empty, and so you don't have to worry about like products that are out of stock. You don't have to be worried about like queuing up for the changing room and stuff like that. It's like c'est royal. You also have a lot of sports facilities. There are a lot of tennis courts. There is the Bois de Boulogne where you can go and run. However, it has a very notorious reputation when the night starts to hit, so I wouldn't recommend going there alone for your exercise when the sun is setting. You also have the LVMH Fondation, which is very near. You also have La Défense, which is really nearby on the line 1. If you ever need to do like big shopping or get some stuff, you know that you can just hop on the Metro 1 and you're there. In conclusion, I personally really like living here. If you're someone who enjoys being in a calm place, in a residential area that's not too noisy, not too happening, then you would like it as well. However, if you like to be out and about and exploring things, then like Neuilly isn't where that's happening. So I think it depends on like your preferences as well. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comment section down below what you think about Neuilly, or if you have lived here, let me know what your living experiences were like, and I hope to see you guys in my next video soon. Ciao!